so you get a squire as a knight? I'm like, cool. And he's like, hey, do you want your squire to be like a real person? I'm like, yeah, sure. Because like my squire would not make it past Deathos if it wasn't a player.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, yeah, sure. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I sprinted.
Your poor dog. Gotta run instead of a walk.
Well, I mean, like, you know, it's good for her. Right. Where were we? As you proceeded toward the low lantern, and onward still to its bowels, you have learnt of Amaric's venture. He lends money to those few unfortunates who gamble it all away in the low lantern or otherwise lose it. You have ventured down to the bowels, and I'm going to go ahead and spot the map, and we're back. The sound of waves crushing against the hull can be heard, and as the ship creaks and groans like Hunter getting up in the morning. A muscled man dressed in a leather vest of stained gray linens watches you all as you descend down the steps. This tavern lounge fills an entire deck and is lit by oil lanterns hanging from the 8-foot-high ceiling by foot-long chains, which some of you have to duck away from as you proceed onwards past the bouncer. The windowless deck contains a bar, couches, and coffee tables. The lounge hosts no patrons here, save for a few men leaning against the ship's hull in plain view, and one seated at the bar. Bappo, I remember last time you approached the Kenku that tends the bar. This one dressed in a robe with a hood that conceals its head save for the beak and two black beady eyes, whose gaze never leaves yours. How do you proceed?
Real quick, did his brother say that we should just like get rid of this guy, or
He
Said that we.
His brother said we'd be doing the city a favor if we got rid of him. I feel like he might be a little biased though, considering he was raised in his shadow. So, take it with, like,
well, we do have the idea. We do know for a fact that we can accuse him of being involved in all of this. So that's definitely a chip we can wager.
I'd say it's probably in our, like, the course of action is, like, prevent him from running whatever operation he's running. That doesn't necessarily mean kill him, but I am certainly in favor of neutralize him.
By the way, is that a fucking fish man?
I will address one thing at a time. I'm gonna let you guys discuss first, and address everything else. No, it's not a
I am
fishman.
attaining my battle position of stool with my mug of beer.
Can I use my divine sense? What the hell is that over there?
Sure thing. A pair of couches and a coffee table near the aft wall has been turned into a personal office of some sort. Seated there are two figures. One, alone, is a man dressed in fine noble clothes, his feet propped up against the table and his eyes on the room. Perched on the back of the man's couch is a small, purple-skinned creature which you deduce is a fiend in nature. Its body and tail is bristled with spines, and as it whips its tail from one side to the other, small flickers of ember briefly illuminate the man's face.
Is that a fucking demon?
It's a fucking demon.
Hey, before this goes down, can I get an ale from the bartender?
Sure thing.
I also require an ale.
Before bed.
I need 3.
Oh yeah, actually, can I get drunk so I can roll for the drunk stat thing?
Are you sure you want to do that?
Should have been a drunk master.
I want to want.
Why did you
things.
pull this shit off on me? That's in the other campaign, Hunter. I have to like add that table now.
So it's 2 copper for a ale.
2
right?
coppers for each drink, yes. The stack behind the Kenku are several barrels, some of them full of ale, some of them are like bottles fitted with labels for wine. Yeah.
I shall take 2 ales, please.
He hands you them. One by one.
And don't worry about the drunk thing. I didn't know that wasn't in this.
and I slide him 4 copper coins.
He takes them, yes.
What are those for me, Babo?
I slide 1 beer to Hunter.
Oh,
More-
yeah.
Seated this
Who-
close
who
to the
the-
bar, you're seated right beside
Oh.
a man. He has like curly black hair and is like strapped together with a bandana. And he looks kind of
Those
sleepy-eyed, but
quintuplets.
huh? They're
Nothing.
they're dressed in the same uniform with the same bandana colors, all
So,
bearing
I
the
couldn't help it.
Van Tamper sigil on their leather vests. And this guy over here is just kind of sleepily leaning against the wall here and is never lifting his eyes off you. But yeah, you guys are served. It is a lounge after all.
I slide the 1 beer, or I had 2. I'm gonna drink 1 and slide the other one over to Mark.
Hey,
They taste delicious, refreshing.
like alcohol to numb my pain.
Yes, Mark. Cheers to that.
Cheers to numbing pain.
How do you guys proceed?
Are we supposed to be fighting these guys? I was gone for a
Not
sec.
yet, I don't think.
Think
Who wants to lead?
There's-
Who wants to lead the conversation?
There's never a supposed to in D&D. It's all up to you guys. This is why I always phrase the question as how do you guys proceed, not how do you want to follow the mountain trail.
I was gonna go talk to Emmerich.
Go for it. As you
Right.
approach, the man waves you to come closer. Threat not. Kashara is quite tame. Come, let us share a few drinks. Tell me of your troubles, and let us see if the Van Tampers can make all those worries go away. The name's Americ Van Tampor. At your service.
Valen, nice to meet you.
He
And-
Yep.
Valen's going to look at the creature over there, and where is it? Can I? He's going to say, "What are you doing in the mortal realm, creature?" In Infernal to the
Oh
spine.
no, we can both speak Infernal.
So whoever enters Infernal and you, Valen, at the same time the creature turns to you and speaks.
We have signed a deal with your people to serve, and servitude we shall give them in return for a price.
God damn it.
That's a really cool voice effect. I love it.
But he did not
Just-
understand the word I said. It said that it has signed a contract with Van Tampers. They exchange servitude for a price.
Okay, so they're dealing with devils. Right.
Orc sweats a bit nervously.
We understand you're connected with the Cult of the Dead 3.
Oh, such allegations. Oh, now you wouldn't want to go around making such accusations in the empty, now would you? Listen,
Sure
you're
not.
an outsider, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you have not heard, he taps a sigil on his crest. Van Thamper, the name rings a bell?
Yes.
Right. So perhaps we shall start over with some pleasantries, and he claps twice, and the Kenku brings you all a tray of drinks. Whatever it is you're having.
1 second.
Sure.
Here. Okay. So is this in the same day when I made, like, before or after the long rest, when I made those bottles of holy water?
I'm gonna assume you guys ventured to the forge sometime in the long rest, after which everything restarted.
Okay. And 1 spell slot left before then. Say did it after. Okay, so we'll say
You should
I
be
have-
going into this refreshed.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have have a beer or no,
Sure.
have an ale. Yeah, Valen will have an ale.
Sure.
No, Valen's gonna have cider. Yeah, he has cider. And he is going to cast Purify Food and Drink on on his and the party's drinks once they get there.
In the open?
Yeah.
Amaric scoffs. Do you not trust me? Oh, come now. You come here with good faith, and I provide a service. Why would I poison my clientele? But have it your way.
There's a devil sitting on that couch.
And there are enemies in the city who mean to see my head on a spike. I'd only take precautions. But, sure, you have a point. The food is purified. Enjoy it now, yes? And he lifts his drink and takes a swig.
Hey, ask him about the dragon call.
We found... Let's just say we found some property belonging to the Cult of the Dragon in a sewer built by the Van Thamper clan. You wouldn't know anything about how it would have happened to arrive there, would you?
You seem kind of motion toward the front part of the ship, and this man here gets off his chair, walks past Faith, and then disappears from view, and then he turns to you. I would happen to know everything about that, but sure, let us play this game of pretend, and let us say this treasure was found in such a dungeon. Ooh, one must ponder what has happened to this treasure.
Element's been returned to the Call of the Dragon.
You can be a part of this too, Mark. You don't have to hide in the shadows.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
fucking
Mark,
alright.
I'm Mark, I can't do this for you, man.
Hi.
There's enough space for 6 people around the table, so I know it doesn't seem like it, but... Yes, hi, hello. No, do sit down, have a drink. I am a man of pleasantries and welcoming, unlike some folk. The treasure now.
It's been returned to the Call of the Dragon.
I see. And you have come here to what? Sign off your death warrant?
No, we are simply tying up the ends needed to complete a report. You know, just a sign off that you had nothing to do with it.
Oh, I see. Oh, you should have just mentioned it beforehand. He snaps his fingers, and this man over yonder tosses something in the air that Amaric catches in his hands, and you see a sack of gold. If it was just a matter of signing off my innocence, you should have just started with that. He puts down about 20 silver pieces for each of you guys. So where is this piece of paper? I shall sign, and you will have my signature that had absolutely nothing to do with it, yes.
Hang on a sec. Sorry. Out of character, I mean, we're following the lead here. Are we trying to shake this guy down and figure out...
It's okay. He's relaxed now. So now it's your turn to use his relaxation.
Okay, I'm trying to judge where everyone's at.
I don't think any of us care if we fight, but
I prefer to
you may
avoid
lead
that.
the way, sir.
Well, hang on.
Yeah, what's up?
This matriarch, you're
You cut off what?
the matriarchs in the House of is a member of or that serves the city. I don't think it's a good idea to make them a public enemy. Sort of
Yeah.
do something against them. We probably should just fight in daylight. The overarching public doesn't know their crimes and why we are suddenly attacking them. It's just gonna be a bad.
Yeah. Guys, I would prefer if we don't fight these guys, because Valen, if Valen makes an enemy of these people, they are going to retaliate against innocent people connected to him, I suspect. But, this isn't an idealistic thing, it's a pragmatic thing.
I would like to question him.
Yeah, take the lead.
Just before that, I open up my book. And I say, you'll sign here. The document will be made up when we get back to the tower.
That's not valid contract, and I know a contract when I see one, trust me. All I see here is your attempt to take and forge my signature into another document, my friend.
If you would like to state your claim with your signature,
I will
there's no way I
state
can
this.
forge
You have
around it.
come here into my establishment, probably seeking loans. Otherwise, I don't see any business having to be done with you.
What is the maximum loan you're willing to give out?
150 gold pieces as the usual. Of course,
I'll take
at a
20.
percentage. Sure,
Truth is-
finally some business. 20, it is. He lifts his hand up in the air, and the devil at his shoulder, out of thin air, procures a flaming contract made of singed valium that he hands to Amric, and is like, simply, your signature here, if you don't mind. I mean, after all, your friend here speaks the language. I'm sure he can go over the document and ensure that there's no trickery here. 25% is
I
the
can
interest.
read it as well.
Mark,
No.
don't.
I'm a Lord man. I'd like to read the contract before I sign, of course.
Do me a investigation roll.
Okay.
It seems rather legit. It is claiming 20 gold is loaned to you at the price of a 25% interest, payback within the 10-day, or else.
Interesting.
It's not worth 20 gold.
Sadly, I do believe my companion may be right here. I apologize for wasting your time, sir.
I apologize for you wasting my time as well. Then what is it? Shakedown, a blackmailing, a business, a waste of wine.
Damn it, guys.
I would like to ask him some questions.
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead, Var.
So recently, my companions and I dead, and we ran into your younger brother, Mortlock.
Right. The picture clears more and more they speak. Go on.
So I'm sure it wouldn't do your family if you were known to be dead. I was wondering if maybe you can clear up some misunderstandings that are
Then blackmail
with
it
your
is.
family's association.
What do you want me to clear
Hey.
up? Do you want me to sign a document saying I didn't do it? I didn't do it. I didn't claim. Mortlock is a liar. He has always been nothing more than a beast. He always... You know why it is our mother doesn't like him? He always held himself in the company of the lowest of the lows of the city. And not out of goodwill either, but out of malicious.
I mean, you're sitting here with a demon beside you.
I'm sitting here with a measure of security, but I'm not killing people, am I?
I suppose not.
Can I do like an insight check to see if he's involved?
Absolutely.
Could I take the help action with it?
Sure, you're both scouring his face for any signs of lie, for any signs of uncertainty. With a 15 with advantage, you collectively decipher that he clearly has a lot of contempt for his brother and for how the situation has unfolded, and a lot of contempt toward all of you for what you've done with his treasure.
I don't think we're getting anything more out of this man.
He did, in fact. Not gonna make any kind of like because like I said before, we don't want to make a public enemy of this person. So he would simply just reply.
Go on. Sorry, no, you're not saying this out loud. Go on. Sorry.
So he would simply just reply like, "I see, I understand them. I just wanted to make sure that we could clear up some potential misunderstandings before, anything."
He again he
to
motions to the
get out of
20,
hand.
20 gold each for your silence on the table. I'm used to this kind of misunderstanding, especially with the flaming fists. You can't ask any more. You guys are not the watch after all. You don't have the same level of communication that we patrons have. I'm surprised to see you here accusing me of such things, but if you must have your persuasion, have at it. It's all yours.
I'm not taking your gold. Let's be gone. There's nothing more we can learn here. Okay, go do whatever.
What's your name, devil? I ask in a infernal.
Kashara.
I'll keep that in mind.
You can
Spelled
write that
how it
down if you
sounds.
want.
All right. Well,
Nod my head at the man and say, well, I'm happy to clear up this. I was happy to clear up this misunderstanding with you. Hopefully, incidents like this never occur again before I make my leave with Valen.
You head southward toward the stairs and find them blocked by the two bouncers. And you hear Amaric's voice behind you. The treasure, then. I am no fool. You have it on you, don't you? On your persons as we speak.
All I have left is the reward that we got from Zaj.
A reward for a quote-unquote situation resolved.
If you want to call it that.
Hmm.
Your treasure is not with us.
Oh, then you have no bargaining chip and you're truly useless to me. Allow me to demonstrate how I, quote-unquote, resolve situations.
Somebody pull the crown out quickly.
Who has the crown?
I can have it if you want, but like...
pretty sure Mark was
Hang on.
holding on to it.
I pull
Did
out
we-
the crown!
Doesn't Byron have it?
I don't know, someone has it.
This is why I asked you guys to know who holds what item.
Just decide who has it, guys.
Mort had the mask, and then Byron had the crown.
If we were okay with I responded, so I just didn't make any note of it.
Byron, it's best if we avoid a fight here.
But if a fight was to ensue, who would be the scariest person?
Probably the fucking devil.
Maybe,
Probably.
you never know.
Anyways, okay. We got 5 seconds. What
I
do we
feel
do?
like that crow might be a
You have
bit
all the time in the
scary.
world, Hunter.
I know.
Did we tell him that we have his crown?
I
Well, it's
said
not
no,
really his.
but he says we have no
you,
bargaining
you guys
chip now.
clearly admitted that you know of the treasure that's being held in the dungeon. I just put two and two together here.
Well, we could try and fake it with magic, of course, but that would piss him off further.
Varen will turn to him and say, we do not have your treasure on hand at the moment. We are not foolish enough to be carrying something like that.
Tell me, do you value life, Ravenshade? Do you value the life of your mother, your father? How much protected do you think they are in their estate, neighboring ours? How safe do you think they are in this very moment?
Am I the one being blackmailed this time?
I think you're being threatened.
Papo, how
Yeah.
many dead surgeons do you think you guys get a month?
How many dead insurgents do we get a month?
Sergeants.
Sergeants.
How many dead sergeants?
How many
do
of
we
your
get?
men lay dead in the street daily of mysterious circumstances?
I don't know. I haven't been told anything on that.
Or about you, Faith? I wonder what Stick would think of all this. Of you meddling with the law, siding with the law, instead of the guild. I have eyes and ears on each and every one of you. Leave,
This guy
if
knows
you
all of our
must.
names.
I would
don't
not
like
dirty my nails with blood, but know that if you're not with me, you're against me, and to be against a Van Thamper city is a very dangerous situation to be in.
We also killed Cole, but I mean, whatever.
Oh my god, Mark, why did we have to bring up the treasure? Alright,
Well, he's letting us leave.
No,
Yeah.
the doors are locked.
He just said we could go. He
The
doesn't
doors
want
are
to
not
fight
locked. There's no doors. There's only steps going
Oh
upwards.
shit. I thought something was locked from the bouncers.
us.
They're standing in
are we
front
free
of
to leave then?
guys, I think it might be worth giving him the treasure. Like, he's he wants the mask and the crown, right? Or does he want more than that? DM? Tom?
What?
I think he just wants the mask and the crown.
No, he's gonna want
What?
more than that.
Are you sure?
Honestly, we can't really trust him.
I mean, we could give him the mask, the crown, and whatever gems are left, and say that's all that's left, and you can't really prove otherwise. Like, it's not that big of a loss to us, and also, like, yeah, he's gonna retaliate against the innocent people your characters have in their lives. Like,
So, what do you want to do, guys? I don't really care.
I say we give them the mask and the crown.
It's up for a vote, people. That's one.
I don't like the idea of giving it to him.
No, don't do it.
I don't know what he wants with it, you know?
I don't to him either, but right now I can't think of a way to. If you guys ideas.
I feel like it could turn into a dangerous situation.
Like, this isn't dangerous enough as it is.
No, I mean, like, it could be more dangerous.
So that's two.
So what? So very obvious threats towards me. I would turn back. Of course, nobody against. As I said before, I do not
You
currently
keep
have it
cutting
on
off,
me.
my man. It's like
Yeah,
half sentences
you keep-
flowing my way.
Yeah, you keep breaking up.
Let's try again.
You're on your phone.
Let's try now. Yeah, I'm on my phone. Let's try now.
Mhm.
Made
Try-
those threats towards me. I would turn. I don't know.
Go.
So after he made those very off, turn towards him with a thin smile and say, "Of course, against you." As I the items on us right now, it would be very foolish to just be aimed around. I will send someone to deliver to them to you as soon as I can.
Okay, you cut off. I think I got the idea of you're offering, admitting that their items are on you, but you're offering to have them delivered. It's like they're not on you right now, but you're offering to have them delivered later. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yes, that's correct.
You better hold on to your word. You wouldn't want to keep me waiting.
It's like all you do is wait for people to come to you. It won't be any different than
Usually
yesterday.
these interactions are much more beneficial in my way.
That's how loaning money works.
We'll be in touch. I'm good with faces. Better with a dagger. And he turns to stroke the spiny creature beside him. Unless you guys wish to do anything else, you're pretty much free to leave with glaring stares at your backs.
I think we get out of here.
Okay. Let's go.
Barkeep
skedaddle.
ale to go.
One ale
It's just
to
called
go.
stealing the cup, bro. Just take it.
Who is that?
Bappo.
Got like a
Barkeep
McDonald's.
and ale to go.
Got like a McDonald's paper cup.
Yes.
He does not hand you ale and just watches you leave.
Ah, well,
You've outstayed your welcome. Stack up on those stairs if you wish to leave, or you can just move yourself. Yes, yep. It doesn't matter to me.
Yep, let's get out of here. Alright. I think we leave.
oh no. Oh no, what have I done?
Yeah, exactly. Which is why just let me move the tokens if you're not sure what you're doing. Okay. Right. How do you guys proceed?
I want to get off the ship
Very
before we proceed
quickly.
talking about this so that we have earsight.
Yeah, okay.
Will this barkeep give me an ale to go?
Sure will.
Okay, barkeep ale to go.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Okay, I slide him 2 copper.
Cool. You are now tipsy. And I will take
Okay.
that into account.
Shall run away.
Arrowwind, how good are you at working with brass?
Where are
You-
you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. My token got moved?
Cool. All right. Well, I'll fix. Go on.
Perhaps we could make a replica of some kind, or... Actually, wait,
You
hang on.
read my mind, Valid.
Hang on. Those birds are giving me a super suspicious... I don't like them.
Told you. Should have listened to Mork.
I'm gonna use my divine sense again to see if they're fiends or undead.
They're fiends.
They're fiends? Shit! Everyone shut up. Those crows are fiends.
Shall we kill one
Okay.
and
Sleep.
inspect it?
No. That would be
Um,
stupid.
They're not attacking us. Let's just leave.
We ought to leave.
But
They're-
you don't want to.
Go.
They're awfully quiet and watching.
We ought to leave and go collect the treasure.
Do you
to
know how
deliver
like
it we
birds
said
and
we would?
ravens like move their heads very sharply in small movements? These ravens follow you with like very smooth movements.
I don't like that.
I don't
Which,
like
which
that.
is, if you have ever witnessed that in real life, is beyond creepy.
Witness.
If any of you guys
Yeah.
have watched The Stand, you would get it.
Can we
Yeah.
burn down the ship?
Okay,
run
nope.
away.
Let's go. I'm gone. Dorm work is gone.
Okay, goodbye.
A cloaked
more.
figure approaches.
Paul, this idea of burning the ship. Arrow, this idea of burning the ship.
You leave. Yeah, you're walking the streets. I'm assuming you guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Arrow, on
Alright.
terms of burning down the ship, what do you think?
Yeah, that was just a joke, to be honest.
Collateral damage.
If anything, I think Vyron might show us up to Upper Town if we still have daylight left.
Why do you want to go to Upper Town?
Do you know why? I've never been there. You're the
It
ticket to
looks
get us there.
So fancy.
We have a bit more pressing matters.
I give you a wink.
And
Wink wonk.
He winks
We could
very,
return the
very
crown
hard.
and the mask, and then be like, "Oops."
That would probably make Emmerich retaliate against us, and
Would it?
And
Byron
then we
lives up
just have
there.
a good reason to fight.
How would he not know that Byron does
yeah.
not have the wealth in her own home? He doesn't. He doesn't know where it's at.
No, he's got eyes everywhere.
okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Yeah, like we can head to Byron's estate, but like
Well,
Gotta think about
okay,
it.
out of character, I'm like, are we actually gonna give this man what he wants?
I'm thinking.
I really
Well,
don't want
Fuck
to.
no.
I assume none of us want to, but the idea is how do we reasonably get out of doing it without him
We
just
go to the cult of the
setting the
dragons,
country?
tell them we know who
against
stole
us.
their treasure.
Ooh, we turn the cult against him.
We turn the cult
Shit.
against
Oh.
him.
And then what we could do is burn down
Ah.
the ship and then like signify.
No,
with
we
the
do not have
dragon.
to
No,
burn
no,
down
no,
a ship.
we don't have to burn down the ship. We can
One step at a time.
But-
There is a potential that going to the cult will turn around on us because he actually procured the money for the cult, but it's more like he stole it from the cult. So going off that train of thought,
So, what if we told the cult when the treasure would be delivered to Emmerich, and then we could probably rely on the fact that they'd try and intervene, and well, maybe
well, we can just sell ourselves and be like, we'll help you if you'd like, free of charge.
make it look like they attacked us, knocked us out, and
We can just be dressed up as cult members.
I dislike that.
Wait, if we're going to the cult of the dragons, aren't we gonna need someone that speaks Draconic to communicate with them?
You think-
it's
you think they
doubtful
wouldn't
there's any
speak-
Dragonborn there?
They probably speak common.
You think they speak
Dragonborn
common?
do not like dragons typically.
Yeah, that too. I'm supposed to hate them with how my character is. So
You would like them. It's up to you, but
Oh,
I,
it's up to
I
me?
doubt there'd be any
I'm
Dragonborn there.
supposed to hate them.
But
I
if
thought
no
that's
one's
what my
opposed,
Dragonborn was.
it's probably our safest bet to deal with this man.
Question: do we know if the crown and the mask are magical, or if they're just
What if we put on
They're
both
not
the-
magical, they are ceremonial.
And from what I can tell from the man I talked to, the mask is purely ceremonial of what you would wear as a cult member. The crown appears to be more of a relic, but most certainly used in ceremony.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, this guy already has access to a lot more wealth than we'd be giving him here. As much as I dislike giving him, any amount of money, it's a small price to pay. Again, that he doesn't retaliate against the innocent people we're connected with.
But if he's dealt with, he can't retaliate.
Well, dealt with how?
How do you propose dealing with him?
That's why we go to the cult.
Yeah, we turn the cult against him, and they'll kill
He'd
him.
be a fool not to come
Maybe not.
prepared to
There's
a
one more
pickup.
thing to consider.
Are we sure
What's that? Well, I mean, we can sit here and talk for half an hour about it, or we can go talk to it. But if we have a better plan, I'm all ears.
Well, rash action sort of got us into this scenario. I don't think it's going to get us out. Are we sure the cult can even kill him? He seems pretty tricky.
Oh, I'm sure anything can kill that man.
I'm sure
Would
they're a
Viren-
cult. They probably have
Now
tricks up
there's a
their sleeves.
proverb, Hunter. Now that's a proverb I like.
Would
What?
Viren have knowledge of how much influence the cult of
Would Viren know how much influence the Cult of the Dragon has on what?
in the town in general?
Again, Baldur's Gate is a city where you can practice any religion as long as you're within the confines of the law, even praising so much as evil aligned deities and such. Influence-wise, they are their own sect, same as Ilmater, same as the Goddess of the Sea. They have a following. They're not a government body so much as they are a supporting body for the people.
Oh, so they're
The-
probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not as powerful as the Van Thampers then, because if we piss off this one Van Thamper, then we're probably gonna piss off.
Well,
all
I
the-
mean, let's look at it this way. We have to make it to his mother if we want to deal with the cult in this city, one way or another.
Well, yeah, of course, but
He's either going to be killed by us or try to kill us at some point if we continue down this path.
do we want to anger him at this point, though?
Well, if he's dead, there's one less
Probably
person
not.
trying to kill us eventually.
I mean, it's for magical. I guess all the items when we first were magical, except potions. So
You're gonna go to this recording later on and watch it and understand what I'm saying when I say that your voice is phasing in and then out and back in and then out. So we're getting half your sentences.
Might want to type it, dude.
Maybe type it. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is. It seems that you're having packet loss. Feel free to type it. It'll reach the chat though. So
Oh yeah, I read chat all the time.
I also fine if it might be that we have to.
how about
How-
now? You guys can be better now.
yeah.
It's better. Sound a bit like robot, but it's better. Back and lost. Okay, I might not be against killing Emmerich if we have to, but we need to think about the consequences of our actions first.
Well, in the long term, we have to work our way through the Van Temper line and our way up to get to his mother, which is on the council, which is pulling a lot of strings in this city, including the Dead 3 cult. Probably has her hands in with the Cult of the Dragon as a way to mask her son's own robbery of the Cult of the Dragon, which would be funds used to fund probably something for the Cult of the Dead 3. It's not going to be clean.
No, I don't think so. But if we kill Emmerich, it's going to be like declaring open war.
But who
And-
knows who killed him if we're disguised?
That's we could try it.
There is
Uh,
only try, only do.
I didn't say yes. I'm just
I really don't think it's a good idea to try and attack this guy right now. We know that the mask and the crown aren't magical in any
No,
way
my
because I
perception is 9.
I don't want to interrupt us from typing in chat. Yeah.
I, yeah, we just saw that roll, DM.
That's fine. I don't care about the roll. I
Okay.
care about perception.
All right. Well,
Well,
yeah.
could we at least consider the call to the dragon? We can do a hypothetical. If it looks like they won't be very useful, we can go back to the drawing board.
All right. Well, what if we talk to the cult and weren't super open with them?
Faith has us.
I think we should just give the dude the crown.
No. No, I'm not agreeing with that.
Pretty split.
Guys, run.
What?
Run.
Valen starts booking it.
Mork is sprinting faster than all of you. Ha 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 ha. Oh god, Mork went off the map. Shit.
I assume we were not actually sitting right there outside the boat, like we were moving.
No, I
through.
think
You were
Tom said
walking
we were,
the street.
We were walking.
And you start running. For whatever reason, you start running.
What did you see, Faith?
Yeah.
No, there's someone eavesdropping on us. We need to come up with something new. Like, away from the dock. Like, I'm talking, we need to stay like 3 miles away from this thing.
Well, how about we make a stop at the Elf Song Tavern? I'll buy some muscle for us.
Didn't they just question the muscle?
No,
Yeah,
Not if
somebody
you pay him enough.
if somebody fucks with us
I
while
gotta
we're
try
going
find
to Upper
someone
Town,
to hire the Unsilver
we
Serpent.
have 3 extra people to stab them with.
That's true. We do have the uncivil serpent.
Let's not put our men in risk.
Eh,
Hired blades are the best. If they die, you get whatever they had.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I learned many things at the monastery. War
Hey.
is dirty.
Okay.
Don't need to tell me.
Don't cut yourself on that edge.
Oh no,
Anyway.
I'm bleeding.
Oh no.
Anyways,
Yeah. Could I hire 3 people, Tom? If there's anyone
where?
at the tavern? The tavern.
Oops, nope, that's the wrong one.
Oh. Ooh.
So you run all the way to the Elfsong Tavern, booking it. Looking back, the figure that was looking at your face is no longer there.
We definitely are, boys.
Unless you're gonna question further, then that's that. Making it into the tavern. Can you hire bodies? Yeah, I suppose you could. You've done so before.
Hey.
hey guys,
Okay.
I wave at Clank and say hi.
Bartender, a round of drinks for all my mates.
Am I Clank the thugs, or am I the bartender? I'm splitting apart here.
All of them.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey! Long time no see. How's it swinging?
It's all right.
Awesome. Give me 5.
And then we high five.
Bapo, give me a Constitution
like-
ruling saving throw because this is your 3rd drink.
Do
Oh,
I
God. And you were running. Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Here we go, boys. Oh, I
Ugh.
your day.
Oh no, you did not make that, buddy.
No, I did not.
Oh,
The
shit.
room, you're not sure
Well,
if you have ever left that ship because the room is still kind of wiggling about as if you're on waves.
Why
for-
is our fighter getting
for everybody?
very much drunk? I'm supposed to be the alcoholic here, and he's the one getting drunk.
I think he's just doing it out of boredom.
No.
Mark, you approach the 3 thug looking flaming fist who recognize you and they go, hey, hey.
Bappo
Hey,
has
boys.
a lot on his mind.
How much do you make it a week?
Not enough.
I'll give you a gold each if I can count on you for the next week.
What the fuck?
Yikes, brother.
Man, this guy's worse than Zodge.
Bappo sort of
You
chuckles.
telling me
really
you make
loudly.
more in a week?
We're telling you we ain't slaves. A week for a colt? Get out of here.
Well, how much would you like then?
We'll give you 3.
They ponder for a moment.
It's as high as we're going.
And a beer each.
Yes.
3
Fine,
gold and a
But we're on call. We're not selling ourselves to you under your service, alright? We got our patrols to do and stuff. When we're here, we got your back. But
Alright.
so
Alright.
who is we're beating up? More dwarves?
Well, not exactly.
Shame.
I want
when
you
you punch them,
boys.
they go the distance, you know?
Yeah, well, they do. I want you boys to look tough and mean.
He flexes. Fucking.
Good. Do you mind? Are we still going to Upper Town?
Do you mind? And then I start squeezing his muscles.
Oh. That's 9 gold.
9 gold and a
So-
beer for them to have your back for a week. Sure. 10 day.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right, boys.
Scuffs under his
So
breath. Sucker.
Now everyone, hold up, Mark, you're a couple beers in too, aren't you?
I've had 2.
Yeah, but I bought a round for everybody.
I did not drink.
That doesn't mean everybody drank, though.
I wonder if that cure poison actually cures like it. This it sanitizes
Right,
like
because
alcohol
alcohol's a
from
poison.
Yeah. It's like, oh cool, it's a virgin beer. This is a clean house. We're here for Jesus. All right.
Hold on. Faith Estrin. Is Tarina still here?
The Durden kind of points to you like, "I, upstairs. If you need her."
She could be useful.
We could ask her for help and then over
Sorry about that.
gold.
Oh, you know what? That might not be a bad idea.
She could be helpful.
I guess we can go up and ask.
I guess you could. Stack
We're
it
gonna
up
talk
like it's
to-
Rainbow Six. Stack up, boys. Vyron, you too. Don't be shy. You don't bite often.
Much.
Hard.
Is Vyron in here? I'm gonna assume he is.
I
Okay.
think not.
Oh, ooh, oops.
Oh, hey, ho,
Yeah,
hey,
oops.
be
I did
connect.
not mean to do that.
It's the cute short chick. Alright, my seat right here.
I mean, yeah. Right. No, I'm not gonna describe this room again unless you guys don't remember what it looks like. You find
Fine.
Tarina where she usually sits, gambling away her fortunes, winning. Surprisingly.
Shall we play a round of Boulder's Bones?
Sure. You don't have to ask me twice. Make your bets.
10 gold ante? No. 5 gold ante.
Faith walks up to Tarina, whispers in your ear.
I'm playing a game. Hold on. I'm playing a game. Hold on.
Can you talk to you for a second,
I
motherfucker?
can't do two things at once. 10 gold. Come on, you have it in you. Come on, I saw that.
No, 5 gold ante.
Oh, fine. 5 it is. Fine. 5 it is. Oh,
Let's do
Erwin.
this, boy.
Big guy Erwin this
I'm
as
in.
well. Great. I can. 15 gold on the table. Here we go. Oh,
I told you, I have a problem.
So do I.
You are a problem.
Thank you.
Let's go, come on. Oh.
Rip.
It was D6.
Alright. Hap it up. Beat that.
Oh wait, Tarina rolled her...
We're going around the circle, yep.
Is this? Galen will join.
Gambling? Yay.
You know what? He's.
Yeah.
No, he'll abstain.
Okay, so Erwin and Bappo, roll me perception checks.
Perception?
Yes. Oh, just makes it. Erwin, you notice the following. Oh, looks like I won.
Fuck.
She cheated.
Wait a minute.
You're a cheater.
Minute. Bappo drunkenly, angrily draws his penal slapper.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, sorry. Hey now. Alright, to get violent, come on. Just a game.
Accuse her of cheating.
Yes, accused. Oh, you gotta do that.
She's a cheater. You cheated, and I don't know.
I
Wait a minute.
angrily, drunkenly draw my.
I
slapper.
angrily slam my fists on the table, accusing her of cheating, and go to take my money back.
Fine, fine, we'll call it even. Alright, that was fun. How do
not
my
fun.
good friends... It was fun for me. How do my good friends start doing?
I'm gonna stab you.
Okay, so how much detail do we give her?
Not a lot. I
Just
don't
the
trust her.
basics.
What was the Van Thamper man's name?
Emmerich.
What do you know of Emmerich von Thamper?
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't he? That's a good supporter of my trade. Oftentimes people who get gold from him end up here and just losing it anyways. And then they end up rat food on the side of the streets. But
Because you cheated.
you know what?
Besides the
That-
point of cheating.
That blood is now on my hands. If anything, you can argue that it's on them for gambling. But as far as Ambrick, well, I know that he is no good. He is a person of prestige and upper class, and wouldn't mess with him.
What about his brother?
I wouldn't mess with me.
Oh, the
cheating.
ugly one or the sickly one?
The big mean looking one with the stick.
Oh, yeah, that ugly motherfucker. Well, I don't know much about him. I haven't seen him a lot. He usually dwells within the sewers with his kind. Doesn't really come around about these parts. I know, yes, he had some dealings with the guild before. We're talking years ago. But kind of went to darker paths. I don't know, I haven't seen him in a while. Have you?
Exactly. No.
What is it, just to expedite this, what is it that you're trying to, like, what information are you trying to get out of this? That I did not already give you?
I'm just looking for help with Emmerich. Because we all
How-
seem very hesitant and conflicted on the path to go ahead at.
Yeah.
You all offered pretty good resolutions. I'm trying to help you guys, but at the same time I'm not too sure what you're trying to ask for.
Hey, Tarina,
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah.
how much does it cost for your help?
Depends what you need done. If you want me to pull off this shtick, I do it for free. I earn money for it. If you're looking for something more on the blood on your sword type deals, well, those days are behind me, mate.
So now you're stealing.
Can I give you 5 gold
I think we can
for
establish
some
that, yeah.
help later?
Well, it depends what. Do you just like approach a person like, I'll give you $5, you just do what I tell you like in 5 minutes, alright? No, fucking let me know what it is that you need from me.
Come on.
If we're in dire need,
We have a possible city spread conspiracy theory.
I'm listening. I'm all about that espionage.
It goes all the way up.
I'm still listening.
We need your help with Emmerich.
Alright. What needs to be done? Bruh.
Well, his brother said that we'd be better off dealing with him and doing the city a favor if we did so. However, he seems to be dealing with devils, which doesn't bode well for the rest of it. Considering his mother is in league with the Cult of the Dead 3.
Hmm.
I'll give you 100 gold
For
if you
what?
help us deal with Emmerich.
What does that entail? That's what I've been asking for the past 10 minutes. If you want her to assassinate Emmerich, is that it? Like what?
No.
Yes.
Guys,
Then
we need
what exactly?
information.
Can you capture Emmerich?
Yeah, I suppose he could take a stroll downtown. Him being a patriarch wouldn't be out of the ordinary for him to just simply go missing and end up in some shady basement. But that is a very hot job indeed. That's a lot of eyes on me. Could be done, I suppose. But should he get caught, you don't know me.
Exactly.
I like
Who even are you?
Right. I bet whatever little goal I just made that you don't even remember my name.
Whose money even is this? I don't know. You can have it if you want.
I like him. I like him dim-witted. Very malleable. They're working with me. Me and my crew can arrange something, sure. Kidnapping should be, not out of the question, especially with the Cult of Death 3 about. Could always shift the blame toward them. I could see what can be done, for sure. Instead of gold, I would ask you a favor for a favor. I'll do this for you now, and in future, when I come requesting aid, you will have some leeway to side with me on matters.
I will. I'll be fully in your debt.
Fair enough. Where shall we have our guest resign to?
Friends, does anyone have a good spot for this? Friends,
I honestly didn't think we'd get this far.
I'm very persuasive at times.
What
Wow,
about
you guys are just ideas and don't think you don't have faith that in your ideas that would work as if I don't want to move the plot forward, fuck. Go on.
chill.
We could,
I have some.
so we're kidnapping him.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Someone we don't know is kidnapping a man we also don't quite know.
Yes, you
Oh,
can
okay,
cut to the
okay.
chase. God damn it.
Okay. What about Byron's estate?
Hang on a sec.
Well, he's already threatened your
Ooh.
family. I doubt he knows what your
Who
basement looks
cares
like,
about
and I'm
murder?
sure
This should have been
yours-
your dark secret all along. I should have just left it up to you guys in the box.
We could take him back into the Cult of the Dead 3 place.
What about?
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
The
Would-
Cult of the Dead
would
what
that-
now? I'm just kidding.
Does Arrowwind not have like a basement in his shop or something?
I don't really have a basement. No.
Yes.
I have an
I suppose
armor
the
room we could lock him
the
up in. but-
closest non-disclosed location would be that place. Where was the other exit at?
Other exit from the Cold Death 3 dungeon?
Yes.
Buried by an earthquake.
Right. Yes, I remember.
And
that.
by your efforts, if not by an earthquake.
Well, I suppose she'd be doing it in the evening. You can always enter the building while it's dark.
I mean, okay. So we're gonna go ahead with kidnapping this guy.
Probably
Yeah.
the safest. It's the safest bet.
I wouldn't exactly call that the safest bet.
Like let's talk about this as a group. It's like
Well, I mean, what other actions can we take really that would be safe for us if we fight him? It'll end badly.
I really
If
think
we
we should just
openly defy him or anything like that, it could end badly. I feel like maybe
So-
if we kidnap him, it could turn.
Kidnap him,
things
get
in
what
our
we
favor.
need, kill him, leave him in the Cult of the Dead 3's hideout, blame it on them,
We leave
frame,
him down there in the sewers. Nobody will ever know it was us.
be
I-
just like the other guy.
I'm not very on board with kidnap and murder this dude. Again, like I said, like we could give him the mask and the crown. They're ceremonial, and he has much more money than that already. It's like, just the people in our party who don't wanna just give him the mask and the crown. Like, tell me why. Like, what's the big opposition?
I see it more as. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Faith.
No, I see it more as in we give him something, but we're going to continue giving and giving and giving until our legs give out. Because he's going to sit here and ask and ask and ask, when we're just gonna end up
Well,
being
if we
fucking
just
huntmen.
keep quiet the next time we meet him, he won't know what we have.
Sorry? Well, I mean, I didn't get any indication from him that this is gonna, like, he's gonna start doing that. Like, if he keeps pressing on this, then yeah, I mean, let's do drastic action. But what if we try and kidnap him and it fails? Like,
I think we can trust in this woman.
maybe, but consider also he has devils on his side, and they have eyes and ears. They may have ways to track him that aren't natural, you know?
Well, that's fine.
Karina's gonna excitedly move toward her crew and inform them of the good news. That way she's not part of this conversation hearing about devils unless you guys want her to.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know.
They could have a scrying spell with how powerful their house is. Like, I wouldn't put it past them to have a mage of that capability.
As Tyrina said, it's not uncommon for people to go, patriarchs especially, missing in the evening. If you catch my drift.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure the local ladies see him often enough.
Well, yeah, but they're not gonna just let that go, right?
Suppose not. However, we need info on his mother. Eldest son, clearly running a profitable, totally legal business with devils.
What if instead of getting Tarina to kidnap him, we got her to run, like, information gathering for us for a while, like basically dredge up everything she can about the Van Thampers and present that to us.
That might even be harder than kidnapping the poor lad.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, she'd have to
feel like-
infiltrate the upper echelon of the council to get access to his mother, which is in the upper city anyways, for the
I
most
feel
part.
like a family of that status would have secrets that they'd pay a lot to protect, you know, that digging up dirt on people like that isn't necessarily always easy. You know, it could end badly for her.
well, I mean, Tarina can take care of herself. If she thinks it'll end badly, she'll just decline. End badly for her, at least. I mean, why don't I at least float that by her and see what she says?
Well, we can present her with both options, and if she feels one's safer than the other, just up to her discretion.
Okay.
What exactly are you guys trying to achieve by doing this?
Well, if we kidnap him, we're gonna get all the information out of him, kill him, and be rid of one obstacle on our path.
Right, but exactly what? So we kidnap him. We get all the information out of him. Then what? What do you want to do with that
Probably
information?
the extent of devils they're using, their ties with the dead cult, if he knows any of that, information on his mother, possible connections to the cult of Dragon and why they had the treasure in the first place, because there's more to that than it just being worth money. I can feel that for certain.
The treasure?
There's definitely another reason than just money as to why.
Well,
this
it could just be for
gold
money.
was masked.
Well, you steal money,
No,
you loan it, and you don't get it back. You didn't really lose any money.
I feel like you steal a ceremonial crown and mask from a cult. It's not necessarily just about money. There's got to be. My opinion is there's got to be something else going on. You know.
You think they they could be used in a way that's dangerous?
Well, I mean, it is the cult of Tiamat, you know, trying to bring back Tiamat, the evil dragon god. You know,
They could be like using the mask to try and like influence people or like
Okay.
start some sort of war with the cult of the
Ooh,
dragon.
not a bad
you know?
point.
Like,
I
you
hear what
steal a ceremonial crown from a cult. You don't know how important it is to them. It could very well end with a very large
and plus,
fight.
we've been tasked with getting rid of all cult activity in the city. This
Huh?
extends to the Van Thamper family.
Well,
that as
Don't
well.
assume you were tasked with getting rid of the Death Three.
Yeah.
You not deleting every single cult from the city. That would be a stupid task. Because then you'll be fighting the Matters as well.
Anyways, sorry. More.
You know, getting rid of the Dead Three would involve the Van Thampers.
Yeah.
Their family.
Saying, why do we have to start with Emmerich? Is fine. I'll just talk to Tarina about if she can run reconnaissance on the Van Thampers. Tarina, instead of kidnapping Emmerich, would you be able to run a reconnaissance and dredge up as much information as you can about the Van Thampers?
Sure, you'll pay me, just making my job easier. I don't see why not.
Good.
Reconnaissance is what I do. It's what I did for Zarch for years, and it's what I can do for you.
She could do reconnaissance. That it could be worth at least doing that. We have how long until he expects the items back?
Probably today.
I would assume.
What did Byron agree on there?
I didn't give a specific time, but I would assume he would want it within like a few days.
Then assumptions is all you have.
All right. How much do you think you can dredge up within a few days?
What, information-wise? I don't know. He's a pretty sleek guy, but very high profile, so he won't get away from us. Are you guys looking for anything any specific activities for me to watch out for? Like shady business, obviously. I'll bring word to you, but I mean, he's a patriarch. He's boring. He's rich. Goes runs his business. I mean, anything out of the ordinary, I'll report to you. Unlimited.
Dragon Cult and Cult of the Dead 3.
We're looking for any connections he may have to the Cult
That
of the
is
Dead.
certainly out of the ordinary. If he has any affiliations with the law, or against the law, that is, then sure, yeah, I'll bring war to you.
All right.
Now, you mentioned that 3. Do know, I'm not putting my men in danger by having them scour the dungeons or whatever hideouts they may be hiding in. I am simply going to trail him in the streets and do that kind of thing. We have no way of gaining entry to the villa, for example, past the gates, for we are, what's the word you had there, Skyan? You had a good one. Oh, plebeians.
All right.
Sounds good.
Good.
Okay.
So we could, instead of going after Emmerich in like right now, there is also the option that we could try and infiltrate the villa. Didn't Mortlock mention that she would be willing to like entertain guests like Viren? We could act as his bodyguards.
Didn't Mortlock leave? Like the city?
Not just yet, I don't think.
He said he'd be in touch.
Possibly.
Said he's gonna hide out for a while, and then he'll be in touch if he's gonna take up our offer of, you know, joining the Unsilva Servant. If not, then we'll never hear from him again.
Okay. Yeah.
I really think that our best course of action is just to give him the items. We know that they're not magical since I used detect magic when I first found them, so they're not dangerous. And no one else knows that we have it, so there wouldn't be any issues from like the Dragon Cult or anybody else to send it. The House of Vampire is obviously... What?
So alternatively, like Valen said, you guys can just venture a villa. That is an option. I mean, everything's an option, but just consider that.
Right. The House of Vampire, though, I feel like it's just way too dangerous at the moment for us to try and reasonably challenge. The house is a member of the Council of Four, and they have connections with the Cult of the Dead if they're not financing them. It's also possible that Amric is not the only person in the House of Vampire who is involved in these dealings, so if that were the case, getting rid of him wouldn't solve the problem. It's just a very powerful family with too many unknown details for us to reasonably try and challenge the entire thing ourselves.
Let me ask you real quick, because I was on a impression I gave you guys all the details you ever want to wish for when you spoke to Mortlock. Maybe I missed something. Is there anything that you're out of character or in character are not certain about when it comes to the Van Thampers?
Is there anyone in the house other than Amric who is sort of supporting the Cult of the Cult of Dead?
I mentioned 3 names. Thalamra Van Thamper is the matriarch of the family who runs the sewer systems and is the the member of the Council of Four, as you mentioned before. Amric is the middle son. And the other son is Thirstwell Van Thamper, a sickly boy who seldom leaves the house. Those three names are for sure involved in the plot. These are the three Van Thampers that you guys should be considering yourself with if you're to meet this conspiracy head on.
So basically, three of some of the most important members of the family are the ones involved in the cult of three.
The mother and
I
two
really
sons,
don't
yes.
think. Yes, and the third son is not even wanted. So I really don't think that trying to take them on head on right now is the best course of action. I feel like we're gonna get ourselves wrapped in too much trouble for us to handle.
I agree completely.
You go ahead. You were first.
I say we just try and get information, talk to Mortlock again, see if there's some lead we can chase that isn't going to put us in the direct spotlight. Like, we play nice, we give him the crown and the mask, and we pretend like we're rolling over, but we really start investigating, start trying to find their weakness. We don't know what it is right now.
Their weakness is getting stabbed.
Okay, but then they're gonna.
That was a joke. That was a joke from my monastery.
Hilarious.
Way of the Kenshei. The weakness is to stab your enemy.
But didn't you hear Tarina earlier? She mentioned him being somewhat slick. So maybe he has like a connection for this mask and for the crown to give to someone else.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna pawn everything off and then use the money to fund his money loaning business.
That's a very smart thing to bring up. Brian would walk back up to Tarina and say, "Hey, so we expect Amric to come in contact with a mask very soon. One of great importance to him. If you can sort of keep track of what he does with that, that would be very useful to us as well."
Anything out of the ordinary of his money laundering business will get straight to your ear. What is your preferred method of delivery? Do you want a courier, or do you have other methods you want me to communicate with you?
We'll just come to speak with you the time we want some kind of a...
Oh, wow, you really make my job easy, aren't you? Alright, sure. I'll wait.
Guys?
Yes.
I have an idea. There's a spell called Locate Object, which is a second level divination. Rahima, can you cast Locate Object?
Wow, kudos to you for remembering fucking names. Just because you remember her name, she does not, but I'm adding that spell to her sheet now.
Oh.
Because, god damn, how do you do that? Do you actually write down the names, or like...
Yeah?
Oh my god. Right, so Rahima. What is she? Oh yeah, Bryce Havras, yay! Right. Yes.
You can cast that?
Can I locate an object? Oh yeah, well, as long as it's within a certain range and I have some familiarity with it, yeah. With Power Severus, I mean, it's not just a coy method for me to steal from people's pockets. I can actually use my powers for that, yes.
Alright. I pull out the mask. Who's got the crown?
Wait, do we really want to just show it to them right now?
Oh, she needs to be familiar with them.
Well, I want to hear out the rest of Valen's. I didn't really what Valen has in mind with the spell. I'm not sure what the plan was.
Basically, we give the crown and the mask to Emmerich once she's familiar with it, and then that way, if it moves, like the spell only lasts 10 minutes, but if she's able to use it while it's moving, basically Tarina's gang could track it to where it's going to, and tail it, and then we could investigate that location that it moves to.
Sure, I could do that. Yes.
What could be a better idea is could we just pay her to sort of teach me the spell?
You know why no? Because her her spells, she's a cleric, her spells come from divinity. Yours come from studying the weave, hers come from actual, like, deity.
Mine is I'm a wizard from the school of divination. That wouldn't give me any kind of benefit.
It will take time. Yes, but it will take time. It's not... It's like something that will have to be done on a long rest.
Could you get the spell from Sorcerer's Sundries?
Yeah, it would cost you like 100 gold for a scroll, and you can just copy the scroll down. It's a very expensive process, but it can be done. Yeah.
I don't have 100 gold on me.
Let's see. I have 47 gold. I'd be willing to fork over my own money for, like, to get this done. Anyone else?
I'll chip in 10.
It's a very expensive process that I don't think guys have the money for. She can do it for much cheaper. If you want to copy that spell, it's a very high tier spell out there, and
another alternative would be to just because we don't need to track the items right away. We can just give him the items, and then later on, when I level up, I will be able to get additional level 2 spells and just pick it up.
That sounds pretty good. I like that.
The only caveat I have is that you have to be within 1,000 feet of it, and there's a lot of city where it could go.
Why we have these lovely people we're getting a favor from to track them once we give them the items.
Well, if he's doing something outside of Baldur's Gate, at that point, I don't think there's anything we could do, even if we were to track it beforehand. We can't be
I mean, we do have a ship.
No,
That's
I mean,
true, we do have a ship.
We do.
I mean, like, if he takes it to somewhere else in Baldur's Gate that's more than 1,000 feet away, the spell won't pick it up.
Yes,
So-
but if we know where he took it, we don't have to be worried about not knowing where it is. And we will always be within 1,000 feet of it when we need to detect it.
But do you know where he's gonna take it?
That's why we have them, the people we're
Okay.
paying, follow.
That's what Torino's
Okay,
for.
we are not on the same page here. That's what I mean.
Just for relevance sake, I'm just gonna show you guys what 1,000 feet in the city is. It's from this wall. Oh, look, it actually tells you. That's cool. Yeah, so that's 1,000 feet right there.
I mean, yeah, we could sweep the city, but it would take like a week if we just... I mean, okay, so we're on the same page then. We have them use the spell to track it as it moves away from Emmerich. Or with Emmerich.
Well, it's 1,000 feet from me in all directions, right? So it's basically kind of like 2,000 feet of range. It would be like 1,000 feet
It's
from me in
1,000
every
feet
direction.
of range. Don't mix up the term. It's
It
not.
has a radius.
It's yeah. It's like it's not a diameter range. It's in one
Not
direction.
to
is the range.
sound weird or anything, but it's been like half an hour since we started this. What do we want to do, guys?
I say give him the mask and have Tarina's gang track it, as well as just gather information more generally.
Anyone else?
I like that idea.
That sounds good.
Then we're doing that.
Alright,
Torino,
okay.
keep an eye on him.
Sounds like a good plan to me. I will notate this, and really it's up to you guys. How do you want to do this? Do you want me to just run this in the background with the 3 thugs you guys hired beforehand, which are all going to be in the same mission party, and just keep running this in the background with progress notes? Or do you guys want to do a one-shot with this team of talented individuals executing this heist?
I imagine this would be something in the background, since we're basically just we're hiring them for information gathering, and I told them that like the next time we meet up with them, like I would like an update on everything that they found.
Sounds
So I
good.
imagine it's like we would do this, and then we would go on to do like our own thing, and then the next time we have free time, we would probably come back here to visit and see what it is they have to give us.
Alright, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. I'll notate all of that. How do you guys proceed, and do you wish to wrap up the session as it stands now?
Yeah. Do you want me to roleplay? So do you want us to roleplay giving them the crown and the mask? Can we
I'm
just
gonna
say
assume
that
that
we-
has been done, right?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you hand Tarina the 5-spired crown, and she takes a look at it, but... Who hands her the crown? Which one of you?
I do.
Roll me
Here.
insight.
Byron.
And as she kind of twiddles the crown and the mask in her hands. Sure, it'll be delivered. And she seems to speak the truth, even though this is the most expensive item she's ever held in her entire life.
Well, I imagine like I'm just giving it to her so that she like knows what it looks like, and I would deliver it to
Oh, yeah,
Amrit
okay.
myself.
Yeah, okay. Yep. You'll deliver it yourself. Gotcha. Got it. Sounds good. She
Track
lets Rahima take a good look at it, kind of she funnels it both with open eyes and closed eyes with her fingers trying to get a feel for it, so she is very much familiar with it before she hands it back to you.
Guys, we're using Rahima. Sorry, we're using Rahima as UPS package tracking.
Pretty much.
Basically. Yeah.
Hey, Rahima, where is my package? She's like, it's at this place doing this.
It somehow ended up in Luskin.
Yeah, it's like floating 90 feet in the air with like a glowing orb of energy in the middle of it. We don't know. We wouldn't know when that happened, but like it's happening right now.
Shipped to Alaska. Okay. All right. Okay. So do we want to like, if we're still chomping at the bit for adventure, then I have like a plot hook we could check out. But it seems like guys, do we want to end the session here? Like,
It's your call. I can keep going.
I'm good to keep going.
Hunter, you good?
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know when it's too much because you are an hour ahead of me, so I can keep going.
No.
Alright. I have noted this plan in my notes and keep it running in the background. Anything else from Trina?
No, that's all.
Anything else from this room or Sears room as we stack up on the stairs?
Let's go.
Come now, children, stack up, stack up. Up,
what?
up, hot.
Here we go.
Hey!
I gotta say, I'm having fun, by the way. I like
Right.
this scheme.
Who dis? They knew.
Oh.
It's a hooded figure in the corner, and you can see kind of red hair. It's okay. Ooh. Hey, babe.
Why, hello.
Why, hello there.
Everybody but feeling like new person. A cloaked figure is seated by the bar, and you can kind of hear the clanking of armor beneath her cloak as she was watching you guys go down the stairs, and then you took a seat beside her, and you know that meme? Hold on. Fucking. I'm gonna show you exactly what she just did. Because you guys just like, who this? A new person.
We like went down the stairs.
We went downstairs, sat beside her, and she just went like this.
We went down the stairs screaming "Hop" and then sprinted to the bar as soon as we saw her.
She has like
New person. And then we all
one
ran
gloved
away.
hand resting on the hilt for longsword, and then the other one kind of pulls
I love
back the
that.
cowl to reveal the face of a teenager with brown skin, red hair, and a haunting, familiar gaze. This is the same person that was trailing before Faith.
Oh.
Hold on.
Can I get 4 beers, please?
Like, I start like small talking, like flirting with her, like, hey there.
What? Teenager, you're right.
Oh my god.
You gotta ask me.
No, I'm
Seduce me!
Ask.
You look so little young.
This I'm sure D&D doesn't have the same
So
laws
who's-
as us
who's
when it
this?
comes to age.
That
Okay.
doesn't make right.
Is this
No, it does.
is
It
this-
does. You're
is this-
so creepy.
Is this Erwin who's speaking?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
So she looks into you. Erwin,
Oh,
were you one of
no.
the people who killed that lieutenant, or what did you do during that murder?
During what?
During the murder, what did you do? Did you establish that?
I think I was directly
I
responsible.
don't even have that marked anywhere. Where is
I
it?
don't remember us killing him.
That's fine.
Like, arrow pushed him.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I was the one directly responsible for his death.
This is the exact
think we
same
established
teenager
that much.
woman getting harassed by that guard you killed.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh
Yes.
wow.
It's a good.
Sorry.
Hello?
Hi.
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 I'm Valen.
I'm Rhea. Rhea Mantlemorn. And I know you, Valen. You look at her, and beneath her cloak, she wears the exact same uniform as you.
Oh. Oh yeah, she's from
Eltero.
Eltero, isn't she?
Yes.
I remember.
Companion shine on you, friend.
And shine upon you, the companion and Torm alike. So,
What's her name again?
Rhea Mantlemorn. Rhea Mantlemorn. So this is,
You say teenager.
oh, she's anywhere between 18 to mid-20s.
Oh, okay. See, no problem. I'm only
Anyway.
24.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't make approaching an
Beer
openly
and a
flirting
cheese
male.
board.
Okay.
Hey man, you gotta make your moves.
Anyways,
You don't know much about this person, Valen, from your time. I guess, Mork, you would have seen her in the High Guard. She seems young. Kind of almost as young as you are, Valen. You're like, what, 22-ish?
22. Yep.
Yeah, like you could both kind of join at the same time, training from a young age in the Guard, devoted to it, spent about 8 to 10 years in it. You're not too sure who she is. You never really talked, but you did see her now and then praying at the shrine of Torm while you were praying to Ilmater. You both took same academy classes, same combat routines, same drills.
Right.
Fell refugee. So this is small world, small city, isn't it?
You were there that night with another. There was a man there as well, who was cut down. I think was that by the lieutenant that died.
Yeah. I didn't know him. He was harassed me for being who I am, and Bulgarian, and you guys stepped up, and I'm rather thankful for that. I didn't mean to creep on you. I've been trailing you guys for some time now, looking. You guys seem to be doing good in the city, and I just want to see, perhaps, if our missions align. After
Perhaps
all,
they do.
we're both bound by the disappearance of Elturel, and I have nobody else in here. And she kind of starts almost tearing up.
Valen's kind of getting emotional as well, and he's gonna kind of like reach out and extend like a hand, you know, like, hey, I'm here too.
Yeah. Confirmed by she goes on to explain, like, I was training a few miles north of Elturel when the city vanished. I watched in disbelief as the companion's light went out, turning black as the city appeared to crumble and sink below the horizon. A horrific image that I'm unable to get out of my mind after all these nights. I returned to find nothing but a crater in its place where the city once stood. I took it upon myself to lead a group of a few fearful refugees to west to Baldur's Gate before the Flaming Fist closed the city gates. We managed, a handful of us managed to sneak past inside, but we didn't get far before the Flaming Fist soldiers confronted us. I don't know what happened to them. Most of the people scattered about. Some of them made it to Shrine of Ilmater. Others, I don't know. But I found myself with that thug. The rest you know. You wounded him, and I guess he died. Unfortunate, but right. I've been somewhat of a fugitive ever since, I think.
Why?
Yeah.
I can offer you a place at the Shrine of Suffering if you need somewhere to, well, get a sense of normalcy, I suppose, for a little while.
Sure, but anything better than the streets. I've never been one to praise El matter, but Tom provides answers, it seems, and I'll take what I can in this times.
I think like Ilmater and Torm are in like kind of like a
Yeah.
trinity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing against. She has nothing against him. I'm just saying that like she was never
yeah,
one
yeah.
to practice his faith, but she kind of sees his ways now, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
After all, this city, I haven't been here long, but I can already see this city's made of nothing but a cesspool of corruption, and with death lurking around every fucking corner. I'll welcome any help I can, especially in my current mission. Should you like to join me, I would accept any help I can.
Of course.
I'm looking for Fabius Creek.
Wait,
Okay.
out of character, is this like related to like the main plotline, or are we being pulled into another thing?
This is all. It's all connected. It's all.
Alright.
It's all. It's
It's
all the
just a
same.
conspiracy.
The way I run my games is everything's connected to everything, and everything kind of ends up winding to one conclusion that you guys build. You guys can abandon this NPC for all I care, and there will still be some kind of ending to your adventure. But like, you make your choices like Valen does. Whatever suits your character, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put too much on your plate. Don't worry.
Bappo ushers the bartender to buy a beer.
Ale.
Ale. Sorry.
6 of them.
Durnan kind of looks at Rhea and he's like,
6.
"How old are you, lass?" I'm 20 summers old, and he hands her a beer. Do you have ID on you? I don't know. How would you ID people in the Middle Ages? Whatever. Children can drink.
I don't think they really did.
They didn't. I was like thinking about like, okay, I don't know where I'm going with this. Go on, pass her a beer.
I'm gonna put 2 gold down, and then all my friends can get rounds of drinks.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. It's like paying
That is a
200.
lot of
That's a
drinks for
200
all of
bucks
us.
for like 4 beers, mate.
Yes, drinks.
Wow,
Every-
no,
Who
I
are you
guess we've
flexing
been
on?
drinking for a while.
Durden is
What?
giving you your change back.
One gold. I need to break it up. How much would 1 gold break down? Because I'm almost out of
10
copper.
silver.
It's like 9 silvers and 2 coppers. He hands you that back. That's a lot of gold for beer.
All of it.
So,
He's
girl,
like, I want to bring home.
who are
a
you looking
barrel.
for?
Yes, just I want to buy a keg and
I'm-
just put it in my house.
I don't know how true it is, but I'm investigating a rumor that Fabius Creek, the High Overseer of Elturel, is in this very city, alive. I have nothing to prove. My word is true, but rumors on the street say that Creek has been seen in the company of 4 guards employed by the Van Thamper family. You know, the Van Thamper estate up there, located in Apple City,
Yeah.
beyond my
Yeah,
reach.
they kind of blew up
They're
the
just
city.
like scoffs.
I've been spying on the middle son, Amric, for quite some time, and I've noted you guys just came out of that very place. Have you spoken to him? I've heard he has business in the Lower Lantern. I was aiming to question him myself, but I wasn't sure if he
Safer
would
staying
have.
away.
I don't know. If there's a way for me to prove the veracity of this rumor, I'm willing to take the risk.
He's threatened
I-
us.
I bring her over.
I'm
Or I approach
here. Okay. I grab her
Van-
stool and I drag it toward me.
The Van Thamper family is at the head of all this. Their mother arranged for the destruction of Alterel.
Ah.
They're entwined with the cult of the Dead Three.
Then
God
what
knows
you're
what
saying
else.
is there's a chance that the rumors about Thavius Crook are true.
Yes.
Probably. All I know is that their mother sent the Raven Guard to Alterel, and now the Raven Guard are gone.
Well, I'm still here, and so is you. And frankly, if there's a chance for us to take a stand, you should claim it. You've sworn your oath. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so forward. I'm very emotional. I lost everything, and if it's possible for me to save my home, I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to do so. It is a
Both
hell
me
right
and
oath.
Valen
What?
understand how you feel. I will avenge everyone in my monastery.
As for the city, I could care less for what happens here. I hope the rats eat it.
It'll probably burn.
Good.
You know, fire code and all that. Not like El Terrell.
What?
Anyway, we'll. Yeah,
I don't
well,
think you want to talk like that.
we'll see
More
about investigating.
Bappo buys another ale.
I'm good.
Dude,
Thank you.
you're fine.
I need
No,
my.
No, I think that
wits
one. I
about
think that
me.
one's for
Bappo,
Bappo.
I'm not making rule at this
I
point.
think
If
that
he
one's
goes to
for
combat,
Bappo.
he's fucked. Like
No, we'll be fine, guys.
Bappo is like
just-
he's taking up his mug and then like he lifts it and then like his hand slips and the mug is still on the table and he goes to like swig and there's nothing in his hand. He's like, oh yeah, the cup, grab. Like he's fucked at this point.
Do I gotta roll Constitution?
You're past rolling. You had 5
Dude, yeah,
fucking
you're-
beers.
You're out of
Bappo's-
it, dude. You're drunk. You are. It's game
Nah,
over for you.
We'll be fine, guys. We'll do
Baldur's
great.
Gate pub crawl.
Hey, Rhea.
Man, you should just go
Yes.
home, man. Go lay down. Go to sleep.
We'll
If
do
you
great,
don't
guys.
mind me asking, how long have you followed us, and what do you know about us?
I mean, I don't mean to be rude. I was seeking allies. I've been at them for quite some time. Yeah, I've heard something about a cult of dragons. I mean, I can unhear it.
Don't worry. You have a friend in us. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Could we use her?
But
What?
why were you at the docks when
Because-
we were?
She explained that she was trying to go there herself and question Amric.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
She
fine.
just so happens to run into us there.
Valen's gonna like motion for Faith to put her knife down.
Hey.
Well, that's
Yeah.
fine. I mean, like, she's been gripping her sword hilt this entire time. I mean, like,
Varen is gonna lean forward and say, "Hey,
Balpo, you're
if
making me sick.
you're
Please stop.
Oh god, I started looking at it. I was entranced like a fucking cat.
Guys, Byron was trying to speak.
it's so Viren is gonna lean forward and say, "Hey, an enemy of the House of Van Vampire is a friend of ours. If you have business with them, we would be happy to assist you with it. We also actually have had very similar suspicions of their business of the son Amric, and it seems like our aspirations align in similar ways. I
I'm
am
with
sorry
you.
to hear about what happened to your town. So,
Well, why don't we head back to the Shrine of Suffering and then perhaps we could formulate a plan.
is there a reason we can't just plan here?
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we can stick here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a reason for the French stuff, right?
Well, I mean, there's the plot hook I mentioned, but it looks like we're fine here. We're filling a lead.
What is it?
Hey, never mind.
No, what is it?
It's you mentioned about what is the priest there not going near the shrine and something being wrong with it. and-
Out of character, yes, there is that, but I'm gonna tell you right now that's kind of like something extra. That's not nothing to do with what is being done now.
Okay, yeah.
Papa, you're just walking out because I'm gonna seriously consider that and lock the door behind you. Please stop.
Oh no.
I assumed he was like drunkenly just
But yeah, no, I know.
twisting
But
around.
that plot hook over the church, while it's very kind of neat, it has like almost nothing to do with what's going on now. So do you want to pursue that now, or okay, or it can always
no.
wait till afterwards?
It can wait. It's fine. Never mind.
That's gonna be like what Viren said, where like we don't want to split off or focus too much, kind of thing.
That's fine. Ignore it. Ignore I said anything.
You can, if you want to finish off the shrine, you can do Sea Tower or proceed on with this. I mean, like, whatever it is that you guys wish to do from going forward.
Let's proceed with this. So where on the estate did you see, have there been rumors that Fabius Krieg has appeared?
rumors say they have a stable, right? People say that they've seen 4 guards escorting Thavius, in his vestments, mind you, untouched, unharmed, amazing, into the stable, and nobody's seen him since. If they're holding him hostage, or if they have something nefarious to do with him, I aim to go there, with or without you. But I trust that perhaps that would interest you. I
Yes,
don't quite know. It's quite beyond my reach. I've been planning on how to venture up to the villa myself, but
Freya, we're with you. You have my word as a member of the Order of the Companion. We are with you.
she beams, happy for once. You guys can proceed straight to the villa if you so wish.
All right.
Out of character, just saying. You don't have to do the whole bit with Emmerich if you don't feel like it for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's fine. I think we.
Oh no, one demon. What can be worse? Like, okay. We're playing Descent into Avernus. Like,
All right. We guess we go to the villa then.
Yes, to
All
the
right,
villa.
let's go.
I gotta read something real quick. Yada 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 yada. Are we doing this? Like, how long do we want to keep going? By the way.
As long as you guys, I don't care. I'm having fun.
Great. Let me just. I'm gonna go to the beginning of this chapter and read something real quick because progression has changed.
Hey, Duran,
Stabbed.
can I get some water really quick?
Oh, cool. Yeah, no,
Water.
okay, just go. Awesome.
That kind of makes me nervous when the DM says like our progression has changed from what I planned.
No,
It's
I was
like,
just making sure I don't have to like downgrade levels in the villa. I can just carry forward. But no, literally the module is like you can either go to the Lone Lantern or just skip and go to the villa if you want. So it's still level 3. Awesome. I just don't want to throw overpowered shit at you. All right, cool. So gonna load up that map.
Ooh,
Unless
map.
you want to do anything else, sir. Durnan hands you your water. Yes, you're still drunk, but
Hey,
Get another ale.
Another
by the
one.
way,
yes,
what happened to those prisoners we rescued from the cult?
they're over in the sea tower.
Yeah, I had the people take them.
No, I mean like the tiefling girl and the.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I kind of
think
skipped
he
over
means,
that.
like,
I assumed you
Quinn
guys.
Jocelyn.
I would have assumed they went home.
I would assume that you've escorted
Yeah,
them
I thought
safely
so.
home during the long rest. Like,
Yeah.
because
Right,
Viren
okay.
just lives in the Upper City. You can just walk in there, and they're part of the staff
Yeah.
and a patriarch. So I just kind of
Yeah.
had them. They returned safely to their homes. What is their fate now is uncertain, but unless we're now okay with it,
Yeah, we're fine.
it was such an insignificant part that I'm like, I skipped over it.
That's fine. I was just checking.
But yeah, they're safe and sound. Also contact, but you know. The villa is located over yonder, friends.
Oh, people are setting off fireworks. That's cool.
Yeah. What day is it? 6th. That's not an event.
No.
It's the 8th.
We live in a little town in California called Barstow, and people are stupid. They
Yeah.
do stupid things. They set
People are
off
stupid, do stupid
fireworks all
things.
year.
The theme of the world nowadays, isn't it? All right.
But here it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Fair enough.
Normally fireworks all night.
Okay. I am ready. Don't really have notes for this. I'll just read the module going forward. Yeah, you guys can proceed to the upper city. It is midday. Do you wish to do anything else before you do?
Wait, so what time was it whenever we were at the bar?
Well, I mean, you've had a long rest. Day passed. In the morning, you went to the Lone Lantern, and then you went to the Elf Song Tavern. It's about midday now.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't like a long time period between the tavern and
No, not really.
Okay. So my character's still wrecked.
Oh,
right?
you're still hammered.
Okay, great.
Ha! You're weak.
I'm still gonna
Viren,
come
as long as you're
forward.
using that spell slot, that lasts for 8 hours. Yep.
Oh, 8 hours?
No, I'm Viren casting our mage armor. As long as Viren uses that spell slot, that's 8 hours. Yep.
How long is my character?
Wait, what if
down?
I'm ritual casting it? Then it's not 8 hours.
No, it's 8 hours. Ritual casting just doesn't use components. Unless I'm mistaken. Hold on.
I see. Okay, right.
I'm gonna be drunk for 2 hours.
2 hours.
3 days.
2 hours. That's not
2
bad.
hours.
And we
Yep.
could just dump you in the port.
No, I'm fine. I'm
Might
fine. Bappo
freshen
don't
you
like
up a bit.
water. Bappo don't like water. Nothing.
One of those lizards that's scared of water. Nice.
Bappo don't like water.
Ugh.
Bappo will drink water. Bappo will not swim.
During daytime, the gates to the upper city are open to the public to venture to and from, for that is the open trade. During sunset, the gates close, and usually the watch chases out the lonely into the streets of the lower city.
Why did Raya tell me how long I'm gonna be drunk for?
What?
No, Faith. No, you rolled that as Raya.
It's just because he's the DM.
He's
Yeah,
the
I know.
DM.
Let the DM do whatever he wants.
It doesn't matter.
So where we're going in Upper Town?
I was under pressure we're rushing to the villa, yes?
Sorry,
Yes.
my roommate was talking to me for 5 seconds. That exact 5 seconds we mentioned that.
Alright.
It's right next to the cult of the dragon thing.
Ooh, Mork would definitely like to say hi if we have time.
Do we have time?
I don't know.
It's up to you. What do you want to do first? Just let me know.
I'll do whatever the party wants to do first.
I say we
Maybe
go to
we
the
should
villa.
talk to the cult real quick. Just not let them know that we know someone stole their mask, but
Mork is interested in the cult for his own reasons, regardless of what we have or don't have of them.
Dances around Bappo. Okay.
Yada, yada, yada.
you just say hi real quick, figure out what they're all about.
The temple to Tiamat, dedicated to the prayer of the Dragon Queen, is made of pure red marble. The heavy doors are swung closed, and before them stand two figures clad in these black. I'm just pulling up the handout now. These black vestments and same porcelain masks with that silvering to them. Where are we? I'm just gonna Google it. They look like this. Copy, paste, send PNG, convert into chat, into chat. Yes, copy address into chat. They look like this. There we are.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy looking mask there.
Hello.
As you approach, one of them and say
Don't
hello.
see the mask.
On their face.
No, I'm only seeing the main screen right now for when we begin a game.
No, in the
In
the
chat,
group
my
chat?
friend.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Never mind. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm dumb.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
As you step up into the red marble stairs and you approach one and say hello, he nods. Hello and good day.
Free to enter the temple.
What business have you in the Temple of Tiamat?
I am seeking knowledge on the cult of the dragon.
Wonderful.
I come from
We
the
just have a few questions.
temple.
Let
from-
Mork do the talking first. I just want to handle one person at a time. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot what my city was called.
Elturel?
Yes, I'm completing
Ah.
a tome on the cult of the dragon.
I see. Your god has no answers, so you come seeking the Dragon Queen's word. Fair.
Benevolence
Benevolence. Thank you, Hunter. Always there for me.
could work.
Step inside, and hopefully you'll find what you seek.
Thank,
Brother Thermio will escort you, and he nods to the other guy. Thermiel.
thank you, Brother Thermio. It's a pleasure.
Dressed in the same vestments, he escorts you in. The rest of you follow with the same purpose. Okay.
Yes.
Theater of the mind here. I don't have a map for this place because I'm improvising. As you enter, you see pews made of the same embery red marble, row by row, and at the far end of the hall is a giant 5-headed hydra bearing down on the entire hall, made entirely of that same shining marble. To either side, the hall splits in two, a door on each end. You're led through one into a grand library that has a spiral staircase climbing up 30 feet into more floors, and these books are shelved one on top of the other, up rising into like a spiraling tower of bookshelves.
My God.
As we're walking, Valen's gonna tap Arrow on the shoulder and say, "Hey, can you sense anything?"
Does that mean he wants me to use Divine Sense?
Yes.
Yes, I figured. Okay. Boopity boop. I'm dumb. I
Boopity
don't
boop.
remember how to do
I
that.
feel the thing.
There we go.
Concentrate-
Divine Sense.
Concentrating
My
hard
Constitution.
on trying to locate any sense of divinity or fiendish or undead, you find none. To your relief.
I just kind of look at Valen and I like shake my head no and continue our thing.
Mork, as you proceed onwards, he leads you to a pedestal made of this brownish red marble with streaks of black upon it, and asks you, "Where would you like to start? You may spend an entire day in this library and not be through a tenth of it. We have every lore and subject, and we always welcome new members to our cult."
Well, I am most certainly intrigued in the ways of the cult of the dragon, particularly.
What is it particularly that intrigued you so much about the glory
Well,
of the Dragon Queen?
I've been most missing in my own notes here is the ways of which members of the cult go about their duties. Are you seeking new members, as you said?
Always. We are always seeking to grow our strength for the glorious day that Tiamat returns.
Would I be able to petition a possibility of me joining?
Certainly. It only requires you swear oath to the Dragon Queen herself and to Archon, our leader.
I will do that. I believe this will help me in my production of this volume.
Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
And here we go.
Valen's gonna be like, "Mark,
What's
are you
going
sure
on?
about this?"
Valen, young child,
Is
we have
Morgan
lost
in the
everything
cult?
we ever held dear in our life. I,
Aren't you
unlike
like a
you,
day
am willing
old?
to make compromises to get the things that I desire, to make things right that have been wronged. You will come to understand this someday, and this is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I've already died once. If it must happen now again, for some godforsaken reason I die swearing loyalty to a god,
Or eating
well
another
then,
bean.
that's meant to happen. I will make do with the new life I was given.
I don't think it's so much about you dying. I think it's that if you swear loyalty to the god, you would be forced to do that god's bidding, or else there would be drastic consequences of
No.
supernatural.
No,
Okay.
I don't force players to do anything. He goes
Mark.
on, speak. If you truly mean to swear fealty to Tiamat, then you shall join me and my brothers as we go to attack. Oh, I'm sorry. And he looks over to Bappo. Are these trustworthy friends of yours?
Yes, every single one of them.
Yes.
Every single one of them has the same inclinations as you.
Yes.
Then we have strength in numbers, brothers. We mean to retake that which was stolen from us recently by the cult of the Dead Three.
We shall.
Oh no,
See,
I regret this.
I knew it was gonna be a war. I knew the whole mask thing was gonna
I did
end
not.
in
I did
some
not
sort
think
of
this was
war.
going to escalate so quickly. I thought we'd have at least a day or two before they're like, stab, 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 stab.
Strength in numbers.
Fuck!
And
I just
that's
wanted
why
to
we
get some
can't have
knowledge to write in my book, but
Oh,
no.
you may gather all the knowledge you want, and of course you
thank
want to be
God.
prepared for what is to come. Tonight, we strike at their hideout.
Can I ask you a question?
Oh, hang on.
You may, and I will have the answers.
Where's the closest place to get a crisp ale?
A
Oh
what?
my fuck! He wants alcohol. Brother
He wants
Dumarel.
drink. He wants drink.
He is a
I
sinner
need a refreshment.
and an alcoholic at most, and an utter incompetent fool at best. But we love him for who he is.
Man, you're worse than I am.
Thank you, Mark.
He gives you a
Mork
scornful,
appreciates him.
scornful look. This is not a tavern. This here is a site of power, might, greater divinity than you can ever comprehend.
I was asking, where's the closest ale? I know it's not here, but where's the closest?
Probably back in Lower Town.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to go back to like Elfsong.
I doubt the
I need a
nobility would have their own
refreshment to
fancy
walk.
tavern.
Don't have to be fancy, just has to serve cold ale.
Oh my god.
You can visit
So,
any of the taverns in Napa City. This is not the place for that. I'm starting to question the seriousness of your friends. Yeah.
I could
We're-
assure you they can come off as crass.
We're sorry
but,
about that.
But we are rather efficient in
Right.
That
dealings.
was efficient.
I will hold your word to that tonight when we strike.
Oh.
Until then, feel free to.
I'm sorry. What is that? The hideout underneath the bathhouse?
You are more prepared than I am. Or rather, more prepared than I thought you were.
We may have already taken care of that.
Hang on there. Hang on there.
Right, guys.
Anyways, yeah, cool. All right. Well, I'll go find a book then, and yeah.
The libraries are yours. Desecrate them not,
Cool.
lest you suffer
I
the
would never
ire
do
of
that.
Tiamat. She is always watching.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right, and with that, he
Mhm.
steps and closes the marble doors, which slam, echoing throughout, and you are left within the spiraling library, seeking what knowledge? Hunter,
Hunter,
What
Books.
why are we here?
Hunter, could you repeat what Mark
Just
said to Valen in his little monologue?
Just a book on powerful weapons, knowledge.
See, I knew this was gonna
Arcane.
turn into
Motherfucker, I know what you're here for. Between the shelves, on a little like cushioned divan, rests an artifact that catches your attention. It looks like a series of dragon claws with a red, ruby-like gem embedded in them. A similar talisman with a similar shape hangs above it.
Cool.
knew this
I,
was a
I'll
Cold
do a quick
War.
sketch of that.
You do a quick sketch of that, titling
Mark the location, where it is. Hypothesize on what it might be.
seems to be of the
yes.
same ceremonial nature. It seems to be on that pillow divan, and then there's 3 other divans next to it, and they're all empty, all artifacts taken.
Oh, I wonder what those could be.
Just slowly gonna put the crown back on the pillow and.
Anyway, this has gone about 5 different directions than it was supposed to. So yes.
Bro.
Hey,
Fuck.
Hunter, what?
Yep.
What
Yep,
direction
what
did you
backfired?
expect?
Not this direction. I'm sorry. I just wanted to be initiated into the cult of Tiamat. Not dragged into a night battle. Fuck.
I knew this was gonna be a.
You
Cold
might not
War.
believe me, but my face in real life would convey that I am bewildered.
What? Oh boy.
What?
God. Hey, Hunter, what you say in that little speech to Valen there? What was that? Just so I understand what you said. I didn't quite hear.
Which part?
There was. It felt kind of condescending. It was. You will come to understand that. The rest I didn't quite get.
I don't
come
remember
again?
what I said, to be honest.
Okay,
Mork has bad memory.
I don't write this shit down.
fair enough. Mark's kind of a condescending jerk. I see. Um. Anyways, whatever. Valen's like, okay, whatever. So how are we exactly? How are we going to get out of this? Because I believe we were going with Rhea to deal with the Van Thamper.
Oh,
Baffled,
we
drunken.
we
police
could
don't stop.
Well,
we could just
Mork
be
is
like,
the only one.
it's already dealt with, and give them
Well,
back
Mor-
the shit they're going to steal back, which would have been there if we didn't already go do the thing we already did.
Okay.
Well, Mork is the only one who promised them anything, so it's kind of his problem. We can go.
Mork kind of gets himself into shit.
Here, Mork, if you die again, it's all
The best
you,
part
dear.
is we already dealt with the dungeon.
I guess so.
Mork will be very.
You walk in like, oh, what happened here?
It's like a fucking
So-
tree grew here.
Oh wow, that's a lot of blood on the walls. I wonder who's
Well,
the.
Anyways,
Whose blood is this? You left it all behind. Sorry.
so
So
yeah,
are we?
that was an accident.
So guys, as a party, are we going to do this whole dragon cult thing, or what is the plan here?
Technically, we don't have to do the Dragon Cult thing if we
Get rid
tell
of the
them we
dragon
already
cult.
did the thing they wanted to do. And be like, hey,
I
look,
am not at all interested in getting involved in the Dragon Cult thing.
Can't we just
Well.
leave?
Mark, run after him. And
If
tell
you
him,
didn't
"Wait,
want to be
we
part of this, why'd you
already took care of
enter?
this."
I mean,
I didn't know it was gonna lead down. Oh, I actually kind of did know it was gonna lead down to a cult war, but not
Can't
that
we-
fast.
Can't we
frankly, I don't see the issue in being like, hey, it's already done. You don't have to go kill nobody.
Yeah, we did it for you.
Remember that
Can't we
conversation? Remember that conversation I had with you guys? I think it was session 2, where you guys discussed, I think, like 17 ideas, and you execute none. These are all
walk out-
wonderful ideas that nothing's being done.
Can we just walk out the front door, please? Like, do we actually need to do anything here?
Well, nobody said yes to walking out the door, so I think
All
that's
right.
the only thing stopping us from going out
Valen's
the door
walking
right now.
out the front door.
There we go.
Garen is following
Bye,
him.
bye, Violin.
You'll remain in the marble chambers of the library.
Mm,
I
wait,
walk out
Mark,
the
put the
door.
crown back where it goes.
No, Mork does not have the crown,
Oh,
but Mork does put the mask back.
oh, okay. Oh, yeah, Viren has the crown.
The crown was already given to Amric.
Was it?
Did we,
Yeah, we did this.
did we already give both back?
Yes, that was like the
Uh,
thing that we decided on.
I guess so.
Oh.
You
I didn't know we
feel
did that yet.
something breathe on the back of your neck, Mork.
Uh-oh.
Turn around, and you see this lady over here. Well, I'm gonna make her a sheet for her in a moment.
Okay.
I knew you were the one. Oh, I knew you were something special.
Oh,
And I knew you had it in you.
Uh-oh.
Is it a bean? I
What?
have a bad experience with those.
Oh,
Sorry.
you and I. We have such a bright future in front of us. You return to
Really?
us that which was stolen.
I'm trying to.
Oh my god, you're so slow. What is wrong with you?
Does she think that he stole the crown and the mask?
No.
Oh. Well, then I'm slow as well.
We were wondering how
call
long
me
it would
Morgan
take you to
once
return
again.
the thing which was stolen from us.
Thing do I have in my inventory?
What?
Mork.
Mork,
Have
wake-
anything in my inventory?
Bruh, work
What?
with me here.
Was it the bean?
No, it was not the bean. She points toward a porcelain mask resting on a divan. That
Oh.
thing. Do you know what
Yes.
it is?
It would appear to be a mask. However, I'm completely unfamiliar with your cult. Hence, why I'm here to study it.
It is a symbol. And there's power in a symbol. People lose faith when a symbol lacks the power. And you returned that very thing to us. Now,
Yes.
if your word is true, and you wish to swear fealty to us, she signals, and two shadowy figures appear behind her, those two masked men who were guarding doors. Then,
Further through mid.
yes, perhaps you would join us in finishing our task. We mean to avenge the very person who stole this from us. That way our ire is not questioned and the justice of flame is delivered.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You might just have the strength to do it. Your friends, however, they are yet to prove themselves. None of them chose the path of honesty. And to be
think
sly
they're on a
again in a
different
dragon,
path.
you cannot drink. What?
They're on a different path, sort of. But that is okay.
When the day comes and the Dragon Queen returns, you will all be judged. And you will have to pick a side. You better pick the right one.
Well, I would like to swear fealty, if you'll allow it.
You have earned it. To do that, you will carry out a ceremony and give us a name, the name of the culprit who dared to steal from us.
Oh, they don't know yet.
Oh no, where is his name in my list? It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere. Oh, I got the
names.
devil's name.
Wrong name.
Are you asking for the name of the guy that we were just talking to before on the boat?
Yes.
Amric.
Is that
You
the
will.
truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
We
do you name
someone-
Amric? Do you name Amric?
Should we?
This
We
point,
do that, we're screwed.
The next name
Ow.
you give him is marked for death,
Oh.
Yeah.
such as the ire of the Dragon Queen.
Emmerich Van Thamper.
You will soon learn that not even the god-forsaken name Van Thamper stands in the dragon's ire's way.
Next time we go talk to Tarina for the information, she's like, he got murdered.
For some reason, a cult showed up. I think I saw you guys there. He got dead. What's going on?
This is, by the way, this has nothing to do with the party's choice. By the way, this is my own goal.
I mean, you're the only one I'm looking for anything to owe from, kind of thing.
That's hilarious. We're gonna show up for
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
Like, he's dead.
Yeah,
Man, we spent
Hunter-
all that time trying to figure out how to deal with this dude. And Hunter literally just ratted him out, does like he's dead.
He's dead.
yeah.
Should we go tell
Well,
her? to
let Tom finish.
I'm with you guys. There's nothing for me to finish. I'm working with you guys. You've named them. They mean to
They mean to kill him.
they finish the job.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not opposed to like Mark doing his own thing, but like, and I'm not mad or anything. But like from a certain point of view, it looks like Mork just went off and put a hit out on the guy, and I mean, it could work. It's just like he just kind of went off and did it.
Welcome to D&D.
Well, I know, but like we're a party, aren't we?
We are in Baldur's Gate.
So what? We're still a party, aren't we? Okay, whatever.
So stop him. What do you want from me? Do not play yes and like.
Wait, well, I mean, like,
Let me fall to the dark powers, damn it!
all right, dude, if you want to do that, I mean,
Mork, go crazy.
The Mork's not gonna calm down. That's like at least 10 sessions away.
Find
Oh,
us. Oh no, it's not 10 sessions from now. Find
No.
us tonight at the doors of this very temple, and we venture forth.
Tonight?
Oh well, why should a dragon wait for the prey?
You have a
guess
point.
That is a good point.
We must make an example of him. No matter how high, no matter whose son you are,
Oh,
there's no escaping us.
hilarious.
Is he the
As
only
they
one?
say,
Is he the only one in this fucking conspiracy? Do you want to name more names? Just kidding.
I mean, we
Well-
might as
No, shut up.
oh no, Babbo crashed. Oh no! Don't give me that crap. Get out of here! Ew! Ew! Flashbacks, Tom. Flashbacks to ooh ooh.
What?
Flashbacks like 4 months ago with the Team Fortress 2 meme.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So you guys have a choice before you. Now we have 3 options instead of 2. There's the villa, leaving Amric to his own devices. There's return to Amric, and that's, well, if it wasn't clear before, and you now know for sure that you'll be facing the Dragon's Ire. And lol, there's a third option of trailing. What was it? Trailing Amric. I don't even fucking know what the third option is anymore. Because siding
No, I
with
mean-
Amric is not a fucking thing anymore.
well, we were gonna have Tarina trail Emmerich, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's on it
So-
already. Yeah.
He's
Okay,
pretty much dead already, though.
so I'm trying not to metagame, but do we learn that this is gonna
I-
happen?
Could tell the. I'm assuming I'm still in front of the lady. I could tell her
what's
that.
this? I'm trying to answer a question in the time here. What's this gonna happen?
The dragon called killing Emmerich, I think.
Yes. She just clearly said so.
Mm-hmm. Is that what you were talking about, Alan?
Well, are you gonna tell the rest of the party because everyone
mean,
split?
No, I
Probably.
was still in there. I heard all this.
Okay.
Yeah,
never
yeah.
left.
I don't think Arrow went left yet.
No, I
Okay.
never left. I was there with Mork the whole time.
Well, do we want to fast forward to when we chat about it, or are we?
If you want, I could tell her that she does not have to retaliate now. We already have agents tailing him to gather more information.
There you go.
I don't
Fuck.
think that's a good idea.
Used your noggin.
Utilize the plans you have, guys. Jesus, I don't want to tell you guys what to do, but come on.
I don't want to tell him what to do either.
Well, mistress? Is that what I would call you?
Sure. Yes.
Me and my group already have agents tailing Emmerich.
Oh, such devotion to you. Lovely.
They were going to give him what he seeked and trail him to see what he attempts to do with it.
You
They were going to
guys.
gather knowledge.
You guys have those items. You put the mask in front of her. You have the crown with you. You
I
follow along your own plan. You gave the diviner the item to familiarize, and then you took it back. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
All on the
thought-
same. Yeah.
We
thought-
haven't.
I was under the impression Viren said that he was dropping, that we dropped that off with Emmerich, and that we just fast forwarded over it.
Yeah, that's what I said at the time.
So that's what we thought, and then I guess Tom and Hunter.
Here's
got the
here's how
impression-
I followed it in my notes, and here's how it is, unless anybody has a disagreement with it. You went to speak to Amric. You spoke to him in a low lantern. You revealed that those items are not in your possession, but you can have them delivered to him. You then went to the Elf Song Tavern, and you showed the diviner the objects so she familiarized us with them, and then you took the objects back. As it stands now, you went to the Call of the Dragon, you gave back the mask, but you kept the crown.
Yeah, that's where I see it.
That's how I follow it so far.
I don't remember anything about giving him the stuff yet.
Yes. Which, frankly, is more favorable to you guys because it leaves options open to you guys. Can we move on?
Anyways, so yeah, Mistress. We already have agents following him, so if you
Excellent.
want, we can hold off on the whole murder him, and we could get up more information to make this a deeper strike in one swift blow, rather than just a surface level removal.
Do not show weakness now. Come now. You wronged the Dragon Queen. You face the consequence,
Oh.
regardless of your name.
I suppose you were not wrong. Oh,
But I can hear you out. Even new members to a cult have a say in things. What benefit is it to us to halt or bleed?
well, we can get the information we're hoping to find. We will not only get rid of the hand, maybe even the arm of the creature. We might get the head as well.
You shall promise, young one. I'll give you this, with the benefit of the doubt. We will hold our blade, and await your word to strike. But one thing is for certain. This man dies.
I will notify my friends. Thank you for giving us a chance. Or at least me.
Oh, hold on, before you
grateful.
go. There's one more thing needed from you, should you swear fealty. And she
Blood.
extends out a hand, palm up, and motions you to give your hand in return.
I give my hand.
She draws out a dagger and
Nice.
lightly presses it
Ooh.
against your palm, and you see spreading outwards like an inky substance beneath your skin is a writhing, liquidy mass that forms a
Oh.
tattoo of a 5-headed dragon heading up into a little sleeve piece, curling up and becoming permanent.
Oh, he just got a sick tattoo.
Let us mark you as one of us from this day forward.
Freaky.
Thank you.
Magic
There's more
tattoo.
to your
Mistress.
faith. I can tell that. Should you show more devotion, maybe we'll reward you in more than just marks. There are many artifacts to our league and cult, and we are always giving gifts to those who show devotion. With that,
Wow.
I bid you leave.
Thank you.
And remember,
Good.
all 5 heads watching.
Yes, always. Good day.
Good
I flip my hood up and I walk out.
Okay.
I have a hood.
Yeah.
There is no hood on your character model.
That's fine.
Is your tattoo
Moving on.
visible?
We're not arguing a hood. Moving on, please.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Bruh.
Carry on.
Cool. Now this mistress is gonna have a character sheet. All right.
Sick.
You meet Valen outside with the rest of the party as you take your steps down, your way down the steps of the red marble temple.
Hello, friends.
Is his tattoo
So-
visible?
Yes.
What did you do?
I am part of the cult of Tiamat now.
We may have condemned a man to death.
Yes. Don't worry.
Oh my
They're
God,
waiting
what
on my
did you
word.
do?
We have all the time.
Not we,
need.
but Mork may
I.
have condemned a man to death. I was just a bystander.
Anyways,
Which
Rhea-
the
man?
man.
Rhea stands beside Valen and gives you a side eye, and she's like, "You did what?"
I
We have time to do what we seek to do.
I'm
And then
as
when we're done,
surprised you are.
we will deal the deepest blow. Trust me, friends. This
Which
is all for
man?
the best.
Which man?
The one in the boat. I keep forgetting his name.
Emric?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Don't worry, friends. We have time.
Valen puts his head in his hands. Ugh.
We have a few days. We can still get our
No,
information.
they said when I give word. So,
All right.
plenty of time.
Yeah. We get
His-
our information, then they murder.
Like Hunter within
Easy
reason,
as that.
yeah. Like they're like, "Oh, 2 weeks later, are you guys still waiting?" Cool, like within reason.
Yeah. Like a week and a half, probably a week, which should be more than enough time to trudge through someone's villa.
All right.
All right.
Mark, you did a good job.
You-
Round him.
You
I-
did.
I think it will. I think it will pay off, Valen. Please trust me in this.
Everybody bearing their
Surprisingly, I
scars
don't think
this
it would do
session.
that.
Valen getting scars on his hands, you getting a
You know what's
tattoo,
funny?
everybody swearing in to gods, yay!
You guys want to know what's funny? Valen,
What's funny?
Fallon, you forgot to tell the shipmates that I'm captain.
I'm sorry about that. I went to eat dinner.
We all forgot about it. It's
We-
like,
That's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
We can say it's
captain
done
in
in
our eyes.
retrospect. Yeah.
We
You
can,
get
we can
to-
play it out another time.
You're yet to
Yeah.
meet Bosun, we can play it out another time, yes. Alright. Bros, it is 12 a.m. It is 1 o'clock at night for Hunter.
Yes.
Do we want to call it a session? And I'll have to do a lot of thinking.
That sounds good.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Before I leave you guys for tonight, I need to know, and you guys should probably discuss this in group, what the fuck do you guys want to do going forward? Because this was the most convoluted shit I've ever witnessed.
We kept like we made a plan and then we were like, no, let's do this instead. And then
Yeah.
let's do this instead.
And then it's just been all bad.
There's a lot of
We were
powers
all
in
over
play
the
in Baldur's
place.
Gate, and you can experiment with all of them, but at the end of the day, you gotta pick a direction and go.
Babo just got shit.
We're like we want a little bit of everything.
I mean, we kind of picked a direction, and then Mark aligned himself with the cult and just sentenced the dude to death. So it's like, alright, I guess the investigation's worthless now.
No, not necessarily.
It's,
We were gonna kill him anyway.
well, I mean, I don't think we were quite settled on killing him until we had the information. But okay,
No,
that
yeah,
is now-
we still have time to get our information.
Here's a
Yeah.
fucking wild out card. I'm gonna say it just out there for those of you guys who don't realize it. Welcome to Baldur's Gate, the City of Blood. If you're not gonna murder something, you can always arrest them with the power that was given to you. If you don't want him to get murdered, just arrest this cult and be done with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that too.
Okay,
like-
yeah, we could.
You gotta pick a side. You gotta do something, because otherwise it's like a whole 3-hour session of like,
I know. But
How long was this session, by the way?
oh,
Just a-
long? Start at
Yeah,
7,
it
it's
seems
12
4 to
o'clock, 6 hours total.
6 hours?
Minus
Jesus,
the
God.
breaks and whatnot we did, yeah, but still.
guys, I'm not trying to like domineer the group and be like, hey, let's do this. But it's like when I try and sit back, it does seem like we just kind of go in circles like this.
Which, nothing is wrong with that
we'll get
alone.
there
I'm just saying that, like, okay, what is the end goal for this group? What do you guys want to do? Like, what, with the information you're given, what do you want to do?
We
Definitely take down the Van Thampers.
Yeah.
take down the Van Thampers.
Okay.
So it seems to take down the Van Thampers, we're gathering information on Emmerich Van Thamper. And so that's fine. We had Tarina doing that. We had her tracking the dragon mask we were going to give them. And then, so Mork gave the mask to the dragon cult?
The porcelain mask is now in the hands of Mistress Nestrostra. Yes.
Okay, she can track the crown, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we showed her the crown as well.
The crown is now
Okay.
in your possession, though.
No,
Oh.
we did not show her the crown.
No, you did not show her the
Okay.
crown.
So we'll have to show her the crown, give that to Emmerich and hope he doesn't kill us. I don't know, maybe use a courier or something to give him the crown.
If you're
and
talking
then
about
have-
Rahima, you showed her both artifacts for sake of expediency, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we can still do the tracking thing. The death cult part, we're gonna have to hold off on.
Yep,
we can
I'd say
still
we
do
have
that.
about a week. A week seems pretty soluble to gather the information we need.
And in the meantime, we're also following a lead on Thavius Krieg, who's hanging out at the Van Thampers. So that is like,
Hang out.
that's still.
I think it works out because we can covertly get rid of the dude.
Yeah.
If the cult
Mork will do it by himself with the cult. Y'all don't even have to be there.
All right. It looks like the direction we're going in is investigate the Van Thampers. So
Yeah.
Bring
So
him
our
down.
goal, our goal is to take out the Van Dampers, right?
Mark, if
Yeah.
if you pursue this angle of the campaign, while you were in the library, you spot a very peculiarly looking scroll that just seem to, for some reason or another, call out to you.
Oh no.
Delicious. All right. With that being said, great stuff. We'll discuss more in the general chat over the week. I'll revamp my notes and burn the rest. And we'll
We're
just
very sorry.
at some point I just closed my notes file and I was like, "Okay, bro, let's go."
Going all over the place.
Yeah. But yeah. This was it. Unless anybody else has anything else to add, I am going to sign off for the night.
Okay. We'll talk
Alright,
about it
see you.
during
Good
the
night.
week. Good night.
Yup.
Okay. Good night, guys.